Welcome to Focal Point. Now we are going to see another example in pointers, and this is a good example where we are using a call by addressing. We will be using call by addressing and utilize and see what will be the output of it. So what we are going to do in here, we have just we are using this function in here somewhere. You can see in here, and we are taking this global variable. So let's see. Let's take a global variable. First of all, we are going to take a global static space in here, okay, because this is the static space, and in which our integer I and integer j will be defined and initialized with 5 and 3. Okay, so these are the global variables, and now we are going to talk we are going to call our main function. So main function will be called inside the stack. Okay, so let's call the main function in here. This is our main function, and here we are going to call a function f. Okay, so we are going to call function f here again. Okay, so f is called here. So the value something in here, we are going to give the address of I and j. So I have told you during the scoping concept that the compiler will not find I and j in here. So what it is going to do, it will go and search into the static space, into the global variables. Okay, so it will found I and j, so it will take the address of I and j that was defined in the global space or in the static space. Okay, because local I and j variables are not found, so address of I and j will be passed in here. So let's assume any address, that is 1000 and 2000. Okay, these are the addresses of I and j in the global space. So 1000 and 1000 will be passed in here. So function f is called. So what 1000 and 2000 is passed. So what is the, so now j and I will be taking the value of it. So what is passed into the j? J have the address 1000 and I has inside the function f 2000. Okay, and now we are going to store the j value inside the I. So this will change to 1000 according to the code. Okay, and now j will be stored the value of I. So j will store the value of I, that is 1000 itself. And now we are going to take what we are going to do, we are going to change the, what is the meaning of asterisk j, that we are talking about the value stored inside the j. What is the address of j? 1000 space I is stored. Okay, so it will take the value of asterisk I, that is also 1000, that is we are talking about this 5, and it will store inside the, so it will not matter at all because we are talking about the same addresses. That means we are talking about this address. Okay, so if we are going to asterisk I, that means 5, and will be stored in the asterisk j, that is also 5. So it will just copy itself in here. Okay, and now we are going to do opposite. Again it will change to 5 because this is happening because now I and j contains the same address, and that is this. Okay, we are talking about this, so it will not cause any effect. So this is the last line, and that's why it will pop out this function. Okay, and now we came back to our main function. Now we are going to print the I and j. Again scoping problem comes because I and j is not found in the local main function, that's why it will be pointing to the global static space. So it will print the value of I and j. I and j is 5 and 3. Okay, 5 and 3 will be printed, and it will return 0, and after that this is the last line. So this function will be pop out, and this space will also be pop out. So 5 and 3 should be the output of it. So let's run the code and see what will be the output of this. and yeah, 5 and 3 is the output of it. So this is how we can call the values using the address. Okay, so this is the use of pointer, where we are using this function with the call by address concept, and by using the call by addressing we are pointing to the actual values, because if something is changed, that will also reflect into the original values. Okay, so this is the concept of a call by address, and we are utilizing the pointers. We're talking some more about the pointers, so till then you can also try this code. Thank you so much.